afternoon. As I promised that I will do the video, let's go to straight to this question. I'll just retrieve it. Insert the following information must appear as a header. Okay, insert text header. This question 6, and you have your ID. Okay, correct. Then we go to instruction number 3. Edit the spreadsheet as indicated in the instruction below. Change the page to landscape orientation. Come here, it's already landscape. Okay, then number 5, they said insert the formulae or functions where letter of the alphabet appear. Do not where alphabet appear to do the following calculation. Display all the answers in bold. Yes, so in order for you to not forget, just highlight and make them bold. But now you can't see them because there are no answers, but once we have calculated, you'll see the answers. They will be in bold. Okay, and then they say make use a function to number the films. This is the number. And then, like I said before, you're going to say equal sign. You click this one and you say plus, then you say 1, and then you enter. Then somewhere you can drag it. It's fine. Then we go to letter B. They say assign the name film to the reference table in cell B12 and H13. Make use of the appropriate function to display the release date. Like I said before, guys, each and every time when you see the word reference, just know that you're going to work with a VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. In this regard, you are going to check which lookup are you going to use. Let's check the information. They say assign the film to the reference table B12 to H13. Where is B? This is B and this is H, meaning we are going to work with this. In this regard, this is our H lookup because it starts from left to right. Then we click formulas, then we go to lookup and references, and then we choose H lookup. Then this table will pop up. Then lookup value, your lookup value in this regard is this one, so receipt pack. Then you click in table array. Then the word itself, it explains it table, meaning you are going to highlight this table. Or row index number, in this regard you are going to check which row are we going to use. We are going to use row 2 because they need a release date, and row 1 is a film, the name of the film. Row 2 is the release date. In this regard you're going to type 2 and then lookup, range lookup is always 0. Then you press OK. Then you do it again. Like I said, the answers will show in black because we did it. Table array, row index 2, lookup, range lookup 0. You see H lookup, table array, row always is 2, range lookup 0, same as here, lookup which lookup, then the table, then it's 2, then it's 0. You do the same thing up until you finish. Then you highlight the table, and then in 2 is 0, H lookup, you click table, you highlight the table, row is 2, range lookup 0. Okay, now we are done. We are going to the next instruction, which is letter C. Letter C, it says make use of the reference table in cell F15 to G21 and the appropriate function to display the public Cpn scope. So we are going to check F, this is F, then this is G. Okay, we click here. Now they talk about the reference. Like I said, every time when you see this with reference, it's always VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP. Now since although these ones are starting from top to bottom, it is going to be vertical. So you're going to click formulas, lookup and references, then you click V lookup. Then I'm just gonna put this here. Then we start with this one. I'm going to click V5, then the table. Remember, this is your table. Then here column, which column do we use? Which column do we use? It's column 2. Then range lookup always 0. You do the very same thing. You look up the second one, you highlight the table, column 2, here it's 0, lookup, VLOOKUP, it's number 3, it's number 3, oh, table array, no, sorry, I just made a mistake. Lookup, it's number 3, is 2, is 0 here. It's number 4, you always do the same, each lookup. It's number 4, table, you say 2, say 0, okay. VLOOKUP, it's number 5, you highlight the table, sorry, you highlight the table, and you say 2, then you say 0, this is the last one, so equal sign, VLOOKUP, this one, and the table, column is 2, range lookup is 0 here, then we are done. Now we're going to age of films in years. And then we check They say calculate and display the age of film in years. Use the given date in cell H3. Display the years with one decimal. Okay, this is H3 that they spoke about. Now we must check. Remember, they said display the years with one decimal. Now the years, you have to know yes is in days, is 365 or is 12 months. In this regard, you have to distinguish between these two. Yes, it's made of in days and months. Now we are going to use 365 since well though they are needing a year, a full yes. Okay, then we're going to say equal sign, then open bracket. We click the date since well though they said we must use this one. Then you press F4. We are looking it. We are looking it. Then you say minus. Remember, we are minusing the year, years by year. Then we divide it by years. Then we are going to divide it with the release date. Then we close it. We then divide it with 365, which is years. Then you press enter, then it gives you the answer. You just drag it and you go to home. Then you decrease the decimal, and so although they said it must be one decimal. Now popular, they say use the appropriate function to determine popular film if Rotten Tomatoes in percentage is greater than 60, display the answer as popular, otherwise the answer should be not at all. Okay, in this regard you check the instruction. Now we are going to use the if formula because they've already given us the formula. Say if. Now in this regard you are going to click formulas, then you click logic, then you click if. Now your logic test your logic test is going to be a Rotten Tomatoes. You're going to click Rotten Tomatoes, which is greater than 60. Then value, if true, your value, you're going to insert quotation mark, then you type popular, then you insert quotation mark again, then here false, you insert quotation mark again, then you say not at all, then you say quotation mark. You see how we do it? Say Rotten Tomato is greater than 60. You get in here, you say You click open quotation mark, then you type popular close quotation mark. On another one you say open quotation mark not at all, you close it, then you press OK. Now there's your answer, you can just drag it. Then we come here, we check, we say use the appropriate function to display expensive if budget in dollar is smaller than 100, comma, display the answer low budget, otherwise the answer should be big budget. Like I said before, by just reading the statement you can see now that you are using the if formula. In this regard, you are going to click formulas, logic, if then budget in dollar, we are going to click it, then we check it if it's greater than less than 100, then true, value if true, then you say quotation mark low budget close quotation mark, value if false, then say open quotation mark, open quotation mark big budget close quotation mark. You see, when you say okay, then somewhere you can just drag it. See, then we go down. Now they say calculate and display the range of age. Calculate and display the age of the youngest film. Where is the youngest film? We check. Then we check the instruction. The youngest film. Okay. The youngest meaning you can just say equal sign min for minimum. Min is for minimum, then you highlight this one, then you close brackets and you enter. That is the youngest film. Calculate and display the age of the oldest film, and you go oldest film equal sign max is for maximum, then you go, you highlight here, you hey, then say calculate the number of films. Okay, number of films, you are going to say equal sign count open bracket number of films, then we highlight this one, and then we say close brackets, enter. They say calculate the average age of the films, and we go here, I will click where you want it first, then you check equal sign avg, then you say average, average of each films, and then you highlight here, then you close brackets and you enter. Now that's how we do it. Then we check. They say letter K, use the correct function to calculate the monthly payment. Monthly payment. Okay, which is this one. Just gonna drag it a bit here. Monthly payment. Now we check, how do we calculate monthly payment? We're going to say equal time. We're using PMT. PMT is to calculate monthly payment. Our monthly payment is PMT. And you check monthly payment. They haven't specified anything, they just said monthly payment. Now we're going to check our monthly payment, and we're going to use this one, which is our F25 divide by 12 because it's monthly, and which is a semicolon, and then we are going to use the period, which is G25 times 12 times 12 times 12 minus this one, and you say close. Then you see you have to check it and verify if the statement is true. And then you say enter. Now the answer should be 829,577,44. Right, then we go to letter L. They say use the correct function, the correct formula do not function to calculate the annual payment. All right, then we're going to use equal sign. Before I do that, you need to understand the question before you can use the formula. They say use the correct formula do not function to calculate the annual plan, meaning in this regard we're going to say equal sign this times 12. You see this times 12, because it's annual, that's why is this amount divided times 12. Then we go to letter M. Use the correct formulae, not function, to calculate the total amount paid. We're going to say equal sign this annual times this one. See, that's our answer. We check the formula, then the final one. I'll check the instruction first. They say use the correct formula, not function, to calculate the interest paid. And then you click here where you want it, equal sign, this one, minus this one. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. The instruction, they said hide row 11 to 22. They say hide row to 22. Then you right click and you say hide. Then I will stop here and I will continue with another question. Thank you.